Sat Nam and welcome to day 19. So this is the eve of the halfway point. This is, I feel from my experience, is a really significant time in our meditation. So the third week, fourth week coming up is quite powerful because now we're able to go even deeper into the practice. And yesterday I was talking about noticing the signs and messages from the universe. And it's so amazing that as I'm cooking um, birthday dinner for my boys today, they're turning 23 today, my twins. I'm looking out the window and I see this black racer crawling. And I know I have a resident racer underneath my deck. And this time it was just not going through its usual route. It went up and it stood up and it's climbing into my aloe plant and it crawled over the pineapple. And I was like, wow, it's like it's exploring. It's really checking it out. And I tried to take a picture of it through the window, but when I came out through the sliding door, I think it sensed me, so it scurried away. And then I see this butterfly, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful butterfly. And I already had the phone in my hands and was like, let me take a picture. And the butterfly whoosh flies away, and I'm watching it. I'm thinking it's gonna return because sometimes they usually do. And instead of butterfly, dragonfly comes in. So it's just it's just so beautiful to kind of notice these things and like everything that kind of becomes the wink from the universe. So, keep paying attention, keep noticing, no matter how small. And it doesn't have to be anything extraordinary. Sometimes I sit outside on my little tiny swing bench and I look at all the ants crawling and doing their work. And even that sometimes could be very profound, just noticing how nature works and how all these little creatures are tiny little parts of the grandiose plan and this entire existence, and how everything has its own purpose and kind of job. And so that brings me to our topic for today. And the focus for today is aligning with our higher purpose. So here we are on this planet at this lifetime, in this time. And, when we get to our, I don't want to call it existential crisis moment, we're like, oh my gosh, I know my life is meant to be more than just working and paying bills. Of course, of course. But it doesn't mean that we don't interact with the world. It doesn't mean that somebody who is, for example, a teacher, and yes, if they're burnt out, that's a different story. That's something to look at. But they're impacting the lives of young minds. They're impacting, this molding stage of young people on this planet. And that's very profound. Somebody could be a janitor, somebody could be a garbage collector. It doesn't matter. It is, what do you feel your purpose is? It how do you carry your light? I don't think it's about a job. I don't think it's about what you do. I think it's about how we choose to show up for what we do. And now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely um, a self check that needs to happen. Is your work environment toxic? Is it killing and subduing and suppressing your true essence? Then, yes, of course, that would require some evaluation and shifting. But most of the time, people think that their life purpose and mission has to be so grandiose. It doesn't. It's really how we choose to show up. I remember working in corporate America, and really going through a really hard time with the manager who I was reporting to. And you know, I could have been really bitter. I could have been really, um, could have taken a really different path, but I chose to show up, do my best, communicate more, over communicate, follow through, document things, and really do my best and have the conversations with higher manager, director, sharing my concerns, but also knowing like I'm not giving up. I'm gonna work at it, you know, and it paid back, you know, it really paid back because it's, you know, the organization was going through a lot of changes, and my director was really looking for places to move me where I would continue to grow and continue to coach my manager on her people skills, so based on my feedback, so that she could develop as well. So you see, it's not like, oh, that's it, I'm done with this. It's like, all right, how can I transform my perception, my response to it? You grow, and so does the environment around you evolves, it changes. So, how do we align to our higher purpose? How do we show up? Let's bring our hands to the heart center. Inhale deeply for tuning in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deeply inhale, suspend the breath. And exhale, Sat Nam. So let's come into our meditative posture as we bless the world, bless all beings, bless the earth. We choose to show up fully as we are, authentically in this world every day to the best of our ability.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vahejio. 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 Vaheguru, Vaheguru,
Deeply inhale and exhale. Begin the powerful breath through the O-shaped mouth. Inhale deeply, stretch the arms up overhead. Spread the fingers wide. Begin to move the fingers from the wrist. Exhale. Again, deep breath in. Lengthen the spine. Pull up the root lock. Keep the arms straight. Your breath, pull up your mula bandha. Reach up and elevate. Stop and bring them to rest on your knees or in your lap. And close your eyes, go within. And take a deep breath in and exhale. And float your hands to Prayer Mudra. Let's inhale to close our practice and ask the universe to give us signs and guide us so that we could align with our divine purpose and show up fully to where we are currently. Inhale deeply. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Happy day 19. Thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow for our halfway point.